We mustn't hold you up.
Okay,
Right, thank you. Bye.
Margaret Thatcher's campaigning pays off when she wins the leadership of Britain's Conservative Party. She'll go far. Well-organized, sharp-witted, some say she's just what an ailing party and country need. How did she bulldoze her way to the top?
Well, I didn't set out to be leader in any way. I didn't plan it or determine to do it from my youth. It's just the way things have developed. I've gone on at each stage, first a member, then a parliamentary secretary, then a minister, tackling each job, and I think getting on top of it. And then the last election campaign was very, very interesting. I took perhaps a more prominent part in it than I'd played in others. And whether it was discussing tactics or strategy or in the handling of the morning press conferences, it did just pass through my mind that I could cope with it every bit as well as any one of my colleagues. And I've always believed that when opportunities come, you should take them, and you should use the abilities and talents you've been given to maximum extent, and should stretch them. And you've got a duty to do so. How many lorry drivers have you got? I've never seen so many lorries here.
Well, there's about 150 vehicles running
altogether.
at the moment, yes.
That's an enormous capital expenditure.
Lady politicians get special treatment in Britain.
Oh, look, that's marvellous. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. I've never had this done in my life before. It's a great thrill.
First time for everything.
First time for everything, yes.
Yes, a first time for everything. Even for a woman as Prime Minister.
Yes.
James Callaghan's Labour government is out. The Tories are in, with the first majority government in 5 years. Margaret Thatcher, nicknamed the Iron Lady, becomes Britain's first woman in the top job.
To me, I think I see Britain as having an entirely what you would call a middle-class approach. I call it a fundamentally conservative approach with a small c, because it's founded on belief in the dignity of the human personality.
In Britain, a surprise war forces Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher to live up to her reputation.
The Russians said that I was an Iron Lady.
Yeah.
They were right.
Thatcher faces the biggest political challenge of her career when Argentina's president, General Leopoldo Galtieri, orders the invasion of the tiny Falkland Islands in the South Atlantic.
Our objective is to recover the Falkland Islands. We have to do what is necessary to that. I wouldn't talk in terms of war. Declaration of war is something different. Let's not get into the technicalities. We must recover the Falkland Islands for Britain and for the people who live there, who are of British stock.
But Thatcher reacts swiftly and decisively, demanding Argentina's withdrawal before any negotiations begin, and sending a large Naval Task Force to the Falklands to back up her words. Hoping to solve the deadlock between two allies, President Reagan sends Secretary of State Alexander Haig to negotiate an end to the crisis. Shuttling between London and Buenos Aires, Haig spends 3 frustrating weeks trying to avert a military conflict. To no one's surprise, Reagan drops his neutral position and throws America's support behind Margaret Thatcher.
In its attempts to find a diplomatic solution, has done nothing which forecloses any military action now or any military option for the future. Nothing is being held up because we are negotiating.
During the highly visible tour, he impresses British leaders with his quick wit and open style. Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher sums up the British reaction.
I like Mr. Gorbachev. We can do business together.